But the key question that remained for that person was, when does a supporting partner know how and really at what point to help? Because, no male partner wants to turn around to their wife and go, I think you've got menopause, and starts diagnosing them. But they also don't want to just sit back and be quiet.
I think it usually begins with something you can't quite put your finger on. She's reacting differently. She's not as resilient as she used to be. She's not managing situations the same way. And I think once we start taking the shame and the stigma out, him suggesting that perhaps this is menopause will not cause her to fly off the handle. I think, normalizing this conversation, removing the stigma, it might make everyone go, oh, I didn't realize it in myself. I thought it was grief related. And I was like, wait, when was my last period? Oh, I think I'm in menopause. And then I was like, oh God, menopause. Even for myself, it was such a negative connotation. I had that Sex and the City episode in my head when Samantha thought she was in menopause and how horrible it was for her. And then it turns out she wasn't, and everything was better again. And I'm like, gosh, is this, first of all, I applaud him for wanting to try to do something, because so many, you think women don't understand what's going on. And so, one, bravo for wanting to be helpful. Two, say it with love. Say it gently. And then find a provider or find a healthcare provider to go in and start the conversation. And one of my best visits with my patients are when their partners come and that the conversation is held together. And it really opens their minds, to what's going on in her body and helps understand what we can do therapeutically, what needs to be done at home. This is a special time for her. She's going to need extra help. We're going to get through this. It doesn't have to destroy your sexual life or your relationship or whatever. It definitely can take a toll if left untreated. But, bless him for doing it. Like we talked about a little bit earlier, there's probably a fair amount of dissolutions of relationships because no one's talking about this process and what it could do to someone.